It is nearly time again for September Mascot Madness, the second one that I have done over on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex. It tips off on August 29th at 4 p.m. Pacific time. If you would like to participate in this year's tournament, you can head on over to challenge.com/ it's a nice easy URL this time. It's just SMM2020. You can see it right there, and you can fill out a bracket. But to get you excited for this next tournament, I have picked the 5 best games from March Mascot Madness number 2. We're going to stay in the first round for the second best matchup, which is a thrilling matchup between Alabama and Utah State. Here we go. Game number 5 today, Utah State at Alabama. We're going to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I can't even get him out. All right, here we go. Alabama looking for the tip, and they get the tip. So here we are, Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Those last 2 games have been 2 of the best games of the tournament so far, and especially that Florida one. It's one of the. I would argue that Florida game was one of the best games that has ever been broadcast during any of these tournaments, just because of not only the game was great, but I was having a lot of fun with it. I always have fun with these, but I feel like that was like a really good balance of great game and like good commentary, if I'm allowed to compliment myself for just a moment. Alabama quickly up 2-0 with the ball again. There's elephants all over the court. I love it. Shot is out. In and out. Like kind of rattled around the rim, but did not fall. Very quiet crowd here. 2-2 in the early stages. Oh, intercepted by Utah State. Alabama back on defense. Great defensive recovery by the Alabama Lumpies. Utah State now up 4-2. Alabama typically plays well. They made it all the way to the championship game in the first tournament. In the second tournament, they fell short to Tennessee at the buzzer. It was one of the 5 best games of the September Mascot tournament. Alabama was getting blown out and almost made the complete comeback. If I'm being honest, I may have placed it a little bit high at 2, but that's okay. Not an exact science or anything. Just something fun that I like doing is those little countdown things to hopefully get some traffic, get some eyes on it, and hopefully get some entries into the tournament. Thank you again to everyone who filled out a bracket. That's awesome. Defensive foul, so Alabama will keep the ball. We're all knotted up here at 4 with 2 minutes gone in the first half. But yeah, Alabama I think exited in the Sweet 16 last time in a very close game. Ball's on the floor. Alabama picks it up, shoots the shot a little strong, but because elephants are the most athletic animals on the planet, the putback is slammed home for a 2-point Bama lead. Alabama, I think I'm sure I've talked about this before, but Alabama should be my favorite team. Their mascot is an elephant. They have numbers on the side of their football helmets, things that I'm suckers for, but they're not my favorite team. Realistically, the Oakland Athletics should be my favorite baseball team for almost the same reason. Their mascot is an elephant, and a very cute elephant at that, and they wear green and yellow. Why would I not like that? But my favorite baseball team is the Mariners. They have a moose, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Not great. Also, MLB The Show. Put a mascot mode in your baseball game. Because who wouldn't want to watch a moose and an elephant battle for the World Series title? But Sean, that's impossible. They both play in the American League. Shut up, nerd. Okay? This is about fun and cute fantasy, okay? Alright? Mooses versus elephants. Who's better with the bats? Not that hard. There's not even a moose. Man, they need to make a new one of these games, because there are some great mascots that they're missing out on. There's a mascot that's okra. Not even a joke. That's fun. Anyway, we have a 9-8 Utah State lead here. While I take a drink of water and refocus on the game. Defensive foul. Alabama is going to the line for 2. Ten to 9, Bama leads after both free throws are good. About 4 minutes gone here in the first half. Hopefully, because I think it would just be a great looking matchup. Hopefully Northwestern wins the next game and we get to see Bama Northwestern. That'd be a fantastic looking game. And then if Ohio can make it through to the Sweet 16, they could play either Alabama or Northwestern. I think those would be very good matchups. Most likely the thumbnail matchups for the videos on YouTube. 12 to 11 here. Bama and Utah State trading the lead back and forth. Passing inside. Back out to the 3, and big 3 from Utah State. It's going to be off the left rim, no good. Defensive rebound is Alabama. They'll work up the court. They'll have to pull back and wait for reinforcements because it was a 2-on-5 situation. That offensive player. Oh, an offensive foul. We don't see a lot of those called, but we do see a lot of players going to the floor. Unfortunately, Alabama not able to take advantage. Good defense, though. Nice block by Alabama there. Great defense. So now they'll look to take advantage of this block. Nice quick inside pass. And bam, there's 2 more points. 14 to 11. Bama leads. That was really great. That was a really great defensive recovery for Alabama. Looked like it was going to be probably 2 easy points for Utah State. But the defense did what it was supposed to do. Two-point shot from Alabama is no good, and Utah State with a defensive rebound. It's interesting to see an offensive foul, though, in that scenario. Because I feel like the more of them should be called with just how many players fall down or get knocked down. So it was a little surprising, but hey, that's okay. Whew, pardon me. All right, here we go. Under 4 to go. 15 to 14. Utah State stealing the ball. For whatever reason, the way the Alabama player was facing confused me, and I wasn't exactly sure who was doing what. Nice steal by Alabama. That time I got it right. You have a guy on the right. Okay. Layup kind of works. Offensive rebound works. Worked into 2 defenders there. Probably should have passed out of that situation and tried to reset. He had a fresh 35-second shot clock. That's okay. 15 to 14 game. Utah State opted not to take the 3. That was probably a pretty clean look. They'll work inside over 2 Alabama defenders, and they'll retake their 3-point lead. 17-14 here. And a quick-paced first half. Very good first half. Good offense, good defense. That was a kind of a bad idea. Just looked like the play that they were running didn't quite work out. It put a defender right in the way of where that pass was going, and it didn't look like it was intentional. It was just very odd. Utah State now up 5. Alabama working it inside. Quick, easy passes in, and there you go. Nice, easy 2. Little fadeaway jumper, so maybe not a nice, easy 2, but a relatively easy 2. A lot of Alabama defenders there clogging the lane. Been quite a few turnovers in this game. Double team, almost forced to strip, but the animation took itself out to a pass animation. I think the pass animation typically overrides the double team animation. That's a weird way to phrase it, but typically when 2 defenders collapse on the player, and as soon as you start to see the offensive player maneuvering in a specific way, that ball is going to come loose and it will be a turnover. Didn't happen this time around, which is why I say I think the pass animation overrides that. Nice hook shot by Alabama. Or, excuse me, Utah State. I don't know why I can't get this right. I guess I'm just assuming that Alabama should get all the points. You know? Nice jam by Alabama there. Put his big trunk right in his face. Sook it. 21-20. Shot is up. Nice defensive positioning there to affect the shot. Alabama running up the court here. Probably want to, there you go, slow it down, regroup, let everybody come up to the line. That was a nice steal by Utah State. Big three from them, and they'll knock it down. Under a minute to go. Utah State up by 4. Quick passes inside, effective play. That's going to be a three-point opportunity. 4 team fouls for the Utah State Aggies. And kind of one of those weird, just flip it behind your back and just hope that it goes. 24-23 now. 1-point game. Alabama looking with a little full-court defense here. Trying to slow down Utah State just a bit. Maybe force an errant pass. There is a 10-ish second shot clock and game clock difference. That was a 3. So, back up 4. Utah State is. There you go. Quick passes inside. That's going to be another defensive foul. That's 2 on the center. 5 total. First free throw is good. So 27-24 with 20.6 to go. Second one is no good, but an offensive rebound is great. And that is a 3-point play. 3 points, probably the hardest way. I know I've talked about that before because there have been teams that have scored 3 points about every way you can. Short on the shot. 3 up. No, not even close. But it is a 28-27 game here at halftime. Alabama down by 1. They will not get possession. Utah State will. Oh, 27-26. My apologies. I mean, that was just a point off for both up, you know. It happens. I don't know why I've been so confused during this game. 29-26 now. Utah State gets the first points of the second half on their opening possession. There's a 3 for Alabama, and there's a splash. Nice shot, and it's all tied at 29. Deep 2 for Utah State. That's off, but it is an offensive rebound. And the layup is good, so 31-29. Tried to turn the corner. Got into 2 defenders and somehow got that ball over. Both of them to tie the game back up. Nice pass into a double team there. Good collapse by the Alabama defense. Looks like he might have a shot. There's a 3. His little thing is pulsing. Probably means he's feeling it. He's in the flow. Alabama now with a 3-point lead of their own. 34-31. Nice easy layup. Quick pass. Hard to defend against. It's very effective in all of these games. Just bam, bam. This only was 1 bam before the shot, but same situation. And there's a nice pass right there. Kind of the same situation on the reverse end. Alabama now back up 3, 33-36. Fast-paced, high-scoring second half here. Have a lead change. 2 teams playing well. Ooh, that's a defensive foul. It's a hard foul. Hey, if you're gonna foul them, make sure they don't make the basket. You know, make sure they're only getting 2 out of instead of 3. 34-36 or 36-35 now. Bama leads by 1. Looks like Utah State's gonna work a little bit with a full court defense. Alabama's gonna knock a guy down. Back out. Not enough confidence to shoot that 3 back all the way across court. Those are dangerous passes. They seem to be more effective in this game. In 2005, they got picked off a lot going east and west. A lot of Utah State players there. Somehow it got blocked by an Alabama defender. Great defensive play there. They'll come away with the ball. A lot of players around the perimeter. There's a nice little move inside and a very, very friendly home roll to boost the lead back up to 3. So a 3-point game with 3 minutes gone here. Surprised Alabama didn't really go for that steal. Thought they would try for it, but there they got it. They were able to get in the passing lane. An extra possession. Out of bounds, Alabama ball. Utah State tried to steal. Didn't work. There he's running around. He went inside. He's got 2 defenders on him. There's a off the right iron. No good. It's kind of a mess of a shot there. Utah State breaks up the scoring drought for both teams, and it is 38-37. So Alabama not able to take advantage of a couple of missed shots, turnover or 2 here and there. Oh wow, not really sure exactly where that went, but I don't know what happened there. Hang on, let's see. Oh, okay. It was a guy on the right side, just caught and shot. Ooh, nice block by Alabama. Out of bounds, baseline bandit. Stealing away a possession from the Utah State Aggies. They'll throw it up the floor. Utah State working with that full court defense. Not a full court press. You get a wide open guy in the corner. Didn't go to him. He'll take the 3. It's a little too strong. The rebound, though, rebounded by the offense and is blocked. Utah State comes away with possession, down 3. Works his way into a double team there. Passes back outside, back in, over 2 defenders, and it's good. There were a lot of Alabama defenders in the area. Alabama leads by 1, 4.5 gone. A little over 4.5 gone, I should say. Ooh, block shot. Ooh, funky little reverse, and it's up and good. So 42-39. Alabama's been able to respond when Utah State is able to score. So the 3-point lead, remains safe. There's a nice push off there. Gave himself some room and, dunked it. Oh, a steal by Utah State, and they have an opportunity with the lead. Alabama's been great on defense, recovering from those sorts of situations, and they do it once again. Instead of it being an easy layup for Utah State, and they have to reset, run a play. Just run a full half-court offense instead of fast break 2s, which are typically much easier. It's a big 3 from Utah State, and it is good. Up to 44-42. There's a big 3 from Alabama. He's got it. 45-44. Pass inside. Give himself room yet again. They're letting him get away with some shoulders in there. Shoulders into the chest, pushing him back, making the shots. There's a quick pass inside. And a nice little up and in. So it is 47-46. Nice block by Alabama, but it is jammed home by Utah State. They do recover the loose ball. Which I don't know why I always have such a hard time thinking of that term. Had a couple guys out in the corners open there for a moment. Man. Coughing sure feels good, huh? Under 3 to go, under 10 on the shot clock. Alabama looking for something. Passes back outside. They're going to have to Shoot a deep three. No good. That's going to be a dunk that just barely went in before the shot clock expired. So Alabama a little lucky to get their 49-48 lead back, but ooh, it's going to be a three-point opportunity for Utah State. The free throw was missed, though. Alabama, extra offensive opportunity. Utah State doing a good job at their defense recovering and taking the ball away there. Had an opportunity for a 2-point lead last time. We'll see what they can do here. Instead, they'll do it there. Now it's a 3-point Utah State lead. Alabama working up the floor. They've gotten away from the three recently. He says, as they bury a three to tie it at 52. Continuing our streak of excellent games coming down the stretch, under 2 to go. We have a tie game. Utah State a little too strong on that. Not a bad shot, and was able to get it up over the defender, but just smidge too much mustard on it. He was right next to the out-of-bounds line, and he stepped out. So Utah State will get an extra possession with 1:39 remaining. 52 all here. They each have a deck of cards. Whose castle will fall first? House of Cards. Technically, you could have it at 54 as well, because there's 2 jokers. And depending on how many instruction cards there are, you could also get up to 55 or 56. Alabama will take a timeout with 1:19 remaining. They have 5 to go. Utah State still kind of working with that full court defense. They're not pressing very much. They're just slowing the tempo down. Quick pass inside. Able to get around the corner. It's off the left iron. No good. Just couldn't get it up and over the way he wanted to. The defense was right there. Definitely affected the shot. Utah State will take a timeout. They have 5 remaining with 1:07 remaining here in the second half. Still 52 all. Utah State looked like they were running that 3-point play, but the defense, or the screener was just too far forward. Somehow floated that past 3 Alabama defenders. It's up and in. He's going to get fouled defensively. Or whatever. I don't even know. 49.9. We have a 55-52 game. Alabama's going to take a timeout. We'll work up the floor. You don't have to have a 3 here. You have the ability to have a 3 because you have a player who's done very well. Couldn't get the shot to drop. Got to make these free throws. Okay. You got to make this free throw here. Okay, 55-53. It is a 2-point game. There's like 5 seconds or so. 5-second difference shot in game clock. There it is. There's the steal. Yeah. I mean, as a commentator, I'm supposed to remain impartial. Alabama with a very nice steal there. Yeah. They're going to work their way up the court. Still working with that full court defense. Down under 30 seconds to go. Alabama just needs 2. They're going to get around the corner. He's going to go up, and it's going to be a defensive foul. Alabama's getting 2 from the line. They were 1 of 2 last time. They are 1 of 1 this time. They are 1 point away from tying this game with 17.7 seconds remaining. They have it. Oh, boy, that bounced around a lot. Utah State will take a timeout. They have 4 remaining. We have 17.7 remaining. All knotted up at 55. Been quite the defensive struggle down the stretch here. It was 52-52 for quite a while here. You'll see if they hold for the final shot. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. He's way too inside. He's going to get fouled. Oh, no. He got fouled with like 2 seconds remaining. The front end is no good, though. He missed both. He missed both of them. We're going to overtime. Oh my God. Oh. Alabama wins the tip-off. Utah State missed 2 free throws with 2.2 seconds remaining. Unbelievable. You got a guy wide open right there. Why aren't you throwing it to him? That's out of bounds. Utah State ball. So not the ideal start for Alabama here in the overtime period. Whew. Oh my goodness. Man, came down to free throws. And that's something that I've talked about throughout this tournament. Even going back to the first 4 hype stream, was the free throws have not been there. Like, they just haven't been as consistent in this game as they have been in other games. And it's, depending on how this finishes, it could cost Utah State an appearance in the sweets, or the round of 32. Alabama, on the other hand, down 2, misses a shot there. Alabama, on the other hand, they still missed free throws, or they missed a free throw on their side of the ball. I'm so hyped up by the words not coming out. Alabama still missed a free throw. Not that it necessarily like cost them a game or whatever, but it did make that second pair of free throws a lot more important. We're getting deep into the shot clock, out at the 3-point line. Shot is up. It's no good. Alabama with the rebound. It's been a real struggle to score points from the field. It was tied at 52 for a while, and it's still, nice shot there. Tip in is good, though. I mean, there's only been 10 total points scored in 3.5 minutes or so. I don't know exactly when they were tied at 52, but it seemed like it was there for a while, and due to some missed free throws and really good defense on both ends of the floor, just held there. There's a block by Alabama. Going to get out and run. There you go. You got a guy on the right. That's an easy jam. That's an easy jam. 2-point lead, Alabama. Commentators are supposed to remain impartial, but I love elephants too much. Too much. Nice block. And defensive foul, though. That block sound is really good. You just hear it. Just thunk. Oh, Utah State missing another free throw. That's 3. 3 in a row. We'll make that one. 59-58. 2:50 overtime. 2:50 remaining in the overtime. I skipped a few words in there somewhere. 2:50 overtime. You'll figure it out. There's a corner 3. He's got it. 62-58 with 2.5 to go. Alabama looking to go to the round of 32 to face either Northwestern or East Tennessee State. Utah State responds with a 2. Cuts the lead in half. 62-60. It was a very quick possession for Utah State. They've worked deep into the shot clock the last couple of times. There's another 3 from Alabama. He's short. Defensive rebound, Utah State. Quick pass inside. I don't know how that got around the defender. He looked like he timed that up and everything. So just like that, we're all knotted up at 62 apiece. Each team's only scored 10 points. There's a 3. There's another 3 that goes down. They look very comfortable running that shot. 3-point lead. Apologies for the cough. Back outside. Pump fakes. Looking for the screen on the left. You got 2 defenders there. It's going to be stolen away by the Alabama Crimson Tide. They have a guy on the left. That's an easy layup. It bounced around a little bit, but it did drop. There's going to be a substitution and a timeout by someone. I would guess Utah State, but for some reason... Okay, maybe the timeouts didn't reset in that overtime, just no one really took any. I don't know. I was confused by the numbers that I saw. That's why I didn't know who took it. Nice little tip in there by Utah State. Cuts that lead down to 3. 1:09 remaining. They don't have to start fouling just yet. Alabama can run a bit of time off the clock here. There's no reason for them to shoot for the next 25 seconds. I guess unless you have that opportunity. This is too close. I agree. 69-64. Nice. Hell yeah. The elephants know where it's at. God, I love close games like this. This is so good. The last 3 games have been so good. Shot is up and good. So we have a 69-66 game. Alabama still doesn't need to take a shot anytime soon. I mean, if they get another run at that. Oh no, it's stolen away by Utah State. They have a 2-on-1 opportunity here. Yeah, Alabama's been out of bounds. Okay, I was going to say, Alabama's been really good about recovering defensively on those turnovers. And that wasn't necessarily the greatest defensive recovery, but they were able to get Utah State to take a step too far, and when he came in with the layup attempt, it was behind the backboard. So we have a defensive foul. Alabama's right on that sideline. It's caused some trouble for some teams. Ideally, you want to get this in a little bit further so you're not flirting with that sideline. That's team foul number 6. Next one will be 1-1, so as long as they get this in clean, they should be all right. We have 18.2 remaining. Alabama needs to make some free throws. First one is good. These are the important front shots to make. Second one's not as important. It's all right that he missed that. The reason is if he missed that first one, then all of a sudden they're just down 3. They can take a timeout, set themselves. So now Utah State needs to work with some pace here. They're only down 4. Okay, you can work with a layup there. That's trading 2 points for 1 point. There's 9.4 remaining. Oh my God. 70-68. There's 8.4 seconds remaining. Utah State is only down 2. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He missed it. Alabama wins. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, now just keep in mind that overtime period happened because Utah State couldn't make one of 2 free throws with 2 seconds remaining. Oh my goodness. What a game. What a game. Utah State 68, Alabama 70. We got to jot it down here. Advance the winner, the Pachyderms of Alabama. Being on the opposite side of the bracket saved Alabama from having to lose to Louisville, but they did lose to Georgetown in the Sweet 16. They take on Southern Mississippi in the first game of the 4th day. As for Utah State, they'll look to not blow 2 free throws at the closing moments against LSU, and that is the 3rd game of the 3rd day. So where do you think these teams will finish in this September's tournament? Remember to go on over to challenge.com, again right there, and fill out a bracket. And then tune in to twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex starting August 29th at 4 p.m. Pacific time to catch every one of these 64 games live. We will be back next week with another entry in the top 5 March Mascot Madness II games.